The frame of the building has been built. Roof work has been completed. 80% of roof work. 80% has been completed. And 20% is not completed. However, 15% is left to complete that work. So if we look at the total, it is 92%. 92% of the roof work has been completed. Now, enclosing structures of the building, the most laborious work has been done. Some minor work remains in terms of the production building and mainly on extensions. But it is easier to do work on extensions than to work on the roof of the building. So we can say that the work which has already been performed is about 90%. And taking into account that the internal metal structures are already there, we can say that 96% of the work has been done in terms of the enclosing structures. The administrative and household building. We have seen that now the frames for installing glass blocks have already been installed. The work on all lift shafts has been completed. All staircases have been completed. The inter-story floors have been poured by 100%. Staircases, 100%. Lift cases, 100%. Subconcrete work in access from 17 to 23. Backfill is performed from access 1 to 17. Now preparation is underway for leveling. It has already been melted, and then we will level and compact the backfill. Therefore, we can say that subconcrete on the ground floor is 30% done. And it is all done for this money. Whether it is a lot or a little for the building. Almost all the main work has been done. Plus all the technological equipment for the first stage and for passing state commissions has been purchased. In addition, engineering equipment has been purchased. Some more things will have to be purchased a little bit later. We will talk about that a little further. Metering units have been purchased. Transformers, you saw that blue packaging. Equipment for climate control, air conditioning and heating, which are on the site. You have seen that. You saw in the warehouse behind the building there is material for performing internal work on partitions. Now payment has been made for materials for the manufacture of additional partitions, which are provided for by changes in the project. On the second floor, the partitions are made in the amount of more than 90%. There are even skirtings installed. Strips are installed. In the latest videos, you could see the long finished corridors, doors, openings. Everything looks very solid, very beautiful. Plus 78% of the building has been glazed. Windows have been installed. In the vast majority of window openings, mainly in the administrative and household complex, now the cladding is being installed and preparation work is underway for the installation of windows. The most important thing is that the bulk of work has been completed, and then a window is not so time-consuming to install. So even there, the main volume of work has been completed. Is that a lot or a little? Despite the fact that I sweat everyone in a very ungodly way, frankly speaking, the construction costs are the least possible. Why do I say this? Because the team worked very professionally, very competently. However, I cannot say that everyone was a great professional. No, I just assembled a team of people keen on achieving the goal. The Directorate for Capital Construction acted very competently. They worked very professionally. They know how to do it. Titanic work on the control of document flow, pedantic tracking of all documents, meticulous study of each figure. Because documents go a long way back and forth. After the document is made, it is checked thoroughly, and according to current prices, and according to the rules of registration, and by units of measurement, by all indicators. 2 women work in our planning and economic department. They are real fighters. They know how to fight for the interests of the company. And this gives its result. If you look at how much they recouped, I think that each of them would have enough money until retirement. This is the Directorate for Capital Construction. This planning and economic service works professionally. This team works professionally. And thanks to this, the inspection bodies had practically no complaints about the documents. Well, there were, of course, some attempts, but we managed to successfully explain everything. So sometimes they take it as nitpicking, but in fact, these quibbles lead to the fact that they reduce the number of questions that can be asked of us. Also, a huge job is done by the accounting department. And the fact that our girls are not afraid to deal with the tax inspectorate concerning proving the necessity of a VAT refund, it is worth a lot. Because few people take the risk of taking fire on themselves, and they regularly do it. They regularly call it on themselves. While the tax office naturally takes the initiative not to return the money. However, the accounting department takes all the necessary measures to ensure that the tax authorities reimburse us. What amounts are we talking about? This is not less than 100 million rubles, what the girls have already defended. And it is thanks to such actions that the costs of the project are minimized.